In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create shape transitions in no time inside After Effects. Hey, this is Kumiko from Candy Masters, and in this tutorial, we're going to create a shape transition using a design from the X Elements template. I will show you how you can create it using a rhombus shape and how to animate it so it can be used as a transition for your videos and projects. So, let's begin. This is the composition we are going to design and turn into a shape layer transition. First, we create a new composition by clicking this icon. Name your composition. Make the aspect ratio HD and set the duration at 2 seconds. 2 seconds are enough for a shape transition, so we're going to use that. Click OK. Now let's start creating our shapes. As we see here, we have a rhombus shape, and we're going to use 3 layers of the same rhombus and change the colors. So, go to your original composition and click on the toolbar at the reticle tool. Press on it until the other shapes appear and click on the polygon tool. By clicking Shift, create the polygon. Select the anchor tool and get the anchor at the middle of your shape if needed. Now, to make this a rhombus, we will go at our shape layer, click on Polystar, click on Polystar Path 1 and go to the points. Here, we will have 4 points. So now our rhombus is created. Go to your shape layer, click Enter and name it. Press S over your layer and open the scale value. Scale it down a little bit and then align your shape in the composition. The Align panel is on, so we go here and align it at the center. Great. Now go back to the X Elements composition and click on the Control panel. Here you will find all the colors, so for our first rhombus shape, we need the blue color. Click on the color icon, copy by clicking Ctrl C the color code, go back to your icon, click on it, go to Fill, and paste your color. Maybe it should be a bit smaller. Yeah, so we go here again, press S and scale it down a little bit more. Now for a second shape, we are going to duplicate our first one by clicking Ctrl D. Take it down so it will be under our first shape layer. Click S and scale it a little more. We have to change the color to see the difference, so go back to the X Elements composition, click on the yellow color, copy it, go back to your composition, click on the shape, go to the fill icon, click on it and paste it. And now we have 2 shapes. Adjust the scale so it will resemble the original one more. Maybe this one is a bit smaller. Okay. And now for our last shape, we will do the same again. We will click Ctrl D to duplicate it, bring it last, press S to open the scale value and scale it to cover all of the background. Nice. go to the control panel, click on this color, copy it, go to your shape, click on the fill icon and paste it. Okay, so now our design is ready. Maybe a few more adjustments. Okay, this is it. Now let's go to the animation part. We are going to make this transition come from left and go to the right. So we are going to add some position keyframes. Select all your layers and press P. Go some frames before the middle of your composition and add a row of position value keyframes. Now go at the start, add another row, and take all of your shapes to the left until they are not visible in the composition. Now we have this animation. We are gonna turn our keyframes into Easy Ease. Select them all, right click on them, Keyframe Assistant and Easy Ease, or else use the shortcut F9. After that we are going to edit them in the graph editor too. So select them all, click on the graph editor icon, and here is our speed curve. So maybe we want the animation to start quickly and end with a smoother animation. So we are going to take the curve point at the start and make it smoother on the way out. Okay. Now let's create our out animation too. Select all of your layers, press P, and let's add 2 more rows of keyframes at the end of our composition. One here and one at the end. For the out composition, we want all of our shape layers to come to the right until they are not visible in it. So we drag them right here. Okay, let's see what we have now. Okay, we need to make this animation a bit smoother, so select all of your out animation keyframes, go to the graph editor, and take the speed point curve a bit to the last keyframes. Okay, this is better. Let's adjust this a little bit more. No, it was not a good adjustment. Okay, I think this animation is fine and smooth. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to create some offset between the shape layers so the outcome is more vivid and interesting. So we are going to start the offset from our last shape layer because we wanted to enter the composition first. We are going to take the first row of our first 2 shape layers and move them 2 frames to the right. Okay, then take the first shape layer's 2 keyframes and do the same. Nice, so now we have this animation and we're going to do the same for the out animation too. So let's start from our smaller shape and create the offset. Maybe we should choose all of our out animation keyframes and bring them a bit to the left so we have enough space for the offset. This is our first shape layer, so we're gonna choose these two and move them 2 frames to the right. And do the same for the last one and move them 2 frames to the right. Let's see what happens here. Excellent. So this is our shape transition animation. It's short, it's smooth, and it creates a really nice transition for your footage. So let's see how it works over the footage. Go to the project panel and create a new composition for your footage. Name your composition. Import a video or image or whatever you like into the After Effects by clicking File, Import and File again. When you import your footage, drag and drop it in the composition. Great. So somewhere here, let's say we want the transition to happen, so click Ctrl Shift and D to cut your footage, delete this one. So now we have this. Okay, let's make our composition a bit longer. So click Ctrl K to open the composition settings, and let's make it 12 seconds. Click OK. Okay. Now this is our composition, so drag and drop it in your footage composition and place it where you want the transition to happen. And this is it. We have created a shape transition. To make our scenes even better and more interesting, just like that, fast and easy inside After Effects. And this is how you can create a shape transition super easy. If you like this tutorial, hit the like button and share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel because there are more tutorials coming up. For more shape transitions and motion graphics, you can check the X Elements template for After Effects and Premiere Pro, among other amazing templates and toolkits by Candy Masters. You can find the links in the description box down below. Also, if you want to learn more about animation, check out the animation course by Rousas Apostolos with the Future. Until the next tutorial, have fun and keep animating!